Hi, I'm Daisy,
Hi, I'm David.
and we're the MSA Crusaders. Welcome to another episode of MSA Crusaders. I'm here with David, and we're going to talk about Texas.
Texas. I found the best thing ever in Texas. And I'm sorry, Daisy, it was not you or Sarah. It was Bucky's.
Oh my God, Bucky's is awesome, isn't it? I love Bucky's.
I've heard about Bucky's. I've never saw it. Yeah, we went there. I was like, they have like 200 or something pumps. I'm like, oh my God, this is ridiculous.
Did you go to the bathroom while you were there?
Yeah, yeah. Very, very nice ones, too. Pretty big. We had some food and bought some fudge and those candied pecans, glazed pecans things. Love them, love them.
Yeah, like 100 bathrooms or something.
They do, but that's nice though. Do they have a place for semis or is it just for cars?
I believe it's for both.
Yeah, I didn't see any semis, but yeah, that place was gigantic.
I know your wife said there was a sandwich that she got there that she just loved.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, that's something that's popular in the South and the East Coast that we don't have in the Midwest. Is things like that. We just now got restaurant like cutie QT, which you guys have down there. We just got one of those up here.
Did you try the fudge?
We bought a whole box of fudge. Yes, it's upstairs in the fridge. And we're gonna have some tonight.
It's the best, isn't it?
Well, I haven't had it yet, so I'll have to let you know on the next episode.
Okay. Every time my brother and sister-in-law come through town, they always stop and get me some fudge.
Yeah,
And they get some Bucky's Beavers too. Beaver nuggets.
yeah, we have a whole bag of those. I'm like, what are these things?
What flavor did you get?
I don't know. It's one color. It's the golden brown color. Whatever the original probably is.
They have white cheddar and they have barbecue. Well, they had all kinds of
Yeah,
different flavors.
I'm not sure the back's upstairs, but I will definitely open it and try it and see which one.
It was really nice to meet you in person. How long has it been? We've been doing this show.
Yeah, coming up on a year and a half.
So that's pretty awesome to meet in person after a year and a half of just meeting each other on screen.
Yeah, there's people are like, well, it took a year and a half. It's like, well, we both have other priorities going on at the same time too.
Yeah, and what you see is what you get, right?
Yeah, no lie. I mean, you are no different than what I see I hear and see every day, and Sarah was the same way. So it couldn't have gone any more smoothly. Wish we would have had more time. That trip was a family trip. So we
Right.
if it was anything else, we would have had more time to speak and hang out and stuff. But it was with MSA also getting around so much in Texas and trying to do so much. Like Sarah, like we were like 15 minutes away, and and our family too, and we could have came over there, but MSA even with stem cells and stuff, it still wears you down. Like not as much, but it's hard to keep going for the whole day.
It was a 10-hour day for me.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. I bet for driving. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Driving was pretty good. Your guys' traffic and highway systems is wonderful. I mean, the whole city's under construction. Well, not you, but in San Antonio.
Oh,
Um,
up here too.
I was very surprised at how they still have traffic flow. We only got stuck in traffic one time, so we were all around the city like within 20 minutes, I think. So pretty nice compared to Chicago.
So you got off to a late start. So we started out at 8:30, and you started out after 9.
Yeah,
We ended up
yeah.
meeting in Waco instead of Hillsboro.
Was it
Uh,
Waco? Oh
yeah,
yeah, it was Waco. Yeah,
we were hoping to get in to see Chip and Joanna Gaines' restaurant menu table, but
yeah. We're trying to get back to Magnolia, I think,
yeah,
and they were, appointment only. I guess we forgot about that.
they were overbooked.
Yeah, well, some things you overlook, but nothing like IHOP. I can take IHOP too.
Or Waffle House, right? I know Waffle House can be too crowded.
Yeah, Waffle House is my favorite. I love Waffle. No, my family does not like Waffle House. I love Waffle House.
Same for me. I love it. My family hates it. We should have left our family at IHOP and went to Waffle.
I'll take Waffle House because they have pecans for their waffles, and then I'll take Cracker Barrel because their pancakes are something else. Their pancakes are wonderful.
Huh.
But it was definitely enjoyable. It is worth the travel. 3.5 hours or whatever.
Yeah,
It was
you
nice.
know, they say you will never meet, you have zero chance to meet somebody that will say that when you have a mistake. And you met two people
Yeah, two in 1 week.
in 1 week. You're a little world traveler there.
It's worth it. So it's only gas money. We're okay.
We had a video made up for y'all. It was cute, but
Oh,
it's a week behind.
we have to edit that one. Yeah, it's a cheesy video, but it's funny.
I was like, we got a special guest, and David comes in the screen. Howdy, folks.
Howdy, folks. Like a northerner. I have no accent whatsoever. The only accent you can get from me is if you ask me what time it was or what. So in the South, they say what hour is it? Up here we say what hour. So the only way you catch me on front board is like if I say what hour is it instead of what hour is it. So yeah,
I said hour.
I don't know why it's always R like a pirate for me. Must be Florida. I promise you.
That's funny.
Yeah. So that went down there after all my stem cells, and the one thing we went down there definitely for in Texas was the city walk
The
and
river walk.
river walk. Yeah, every city calls it something different, so they spell it differently too. Like in Florida, you have the broad walk. It's not the boardwalk; it's the broad walk. I'm like, what the hell is a broad walk? It's broad. It's wide, I guess. Um,
The boardwalk.
yeah, but they call it a broad walk. Though it's said and spelled differently.
Wow.
It's weird. Um, but the San Antonio Riverwalk was absolutely stunning. I knew it was going to be because of everything I've heard before. And we went down there. I guess there was a major event, like a major football or something going on down there. Because like
Oh, the
tonight's,
basketball. They're really big into basketball.
what I mean, yeah, because I know they had a Sugar Bowl is down in like New Orleans today. Well, it's supposed to be yesterday, but today. So they're starting all those football games, those cups and stuff. But yeah, it was so crowded down there, but it was so beautiful. And to be able to, like, my last YouTube video I put up today or yesterday was one thing, but to be able to walk in the dark in the city with thousands and tens of thousands of people on that city walk,
I can do it.
right next to the water with no guardrails practically. um, People eating at the restaurants, and I mean, kids running everywhere, balloons, flashing lights. I was amazed at how pretty simple it was to do that after the stem cells. I can't do that in real life. Like before stem cells, even at the mall or Walmart or Target, whatever, I could
I have
not
anxiety in
navigate that.
lines.
Yeah, how do you get around stuff, right? Well, we wanted to get on the boats, but there's so many people on the boats for like a 2 hour wait. Right now, it's not that
Wow.
important.
You looked good. You really looked good. I was surprised.
Yeah, well, I mean, I am pretty handsome. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I can't.
No, I'm talking about, trimmers and things like that.
Oh, that's not very nice. Yeah, I mean, it is it has so settled things down. I mean, it hasn't really helped my voice too much. I know before people said I sound better, but other than my voice, I'm walking and I'm walking and navigating and doing things I never thought possible at this stage. It's something else.
I wish I could take it.
Do what?
I wish I could take stem cells. Stem cells.
It's certain ones, yeah, certain ones. Not all are the same, unfortunately.
I'll have to try. I mean, what do I got to lose?
Same thing as me, nothing, right? I mean,
Money.
yeah, I mean, use it before you lose it. And that's what happens, you know. And that's what I said on my when I ended my video. I said the body can compensate, right? If a stroke patient loses half their brain, the other side of the brain can make new neuron connections in the brain, but you have to try. You have to try to be physical, to walk, to talk, to reach, to lift, to squat, whatever. But if you don't do those things, the body won't try to make new connections. So that's the most important thing is if you're getting treatment, even if you're not getting treatment of any kind, still trying to put in the effort. Even though it's hard, it hurts sometimes. You know, you tear ligaments and muscles. You know, the brain will actually help make new connections. But if you don't try, you're not gaining anything, and that's what's so important.
Today I really worked hard on water therapy. I'm
Good.
surprised I can still talk because I did not stop moving the whole hour. I used a paddle board
Yeah.
and like made turbulence, in front of me
Yeah.
with the resistance. And some people, yeah, they might just get in there, kick their feet, and mess around, or whatever. I get in there and I exercise. And I think if patients with MSA at least get in the water and squat, uh, use something to use resistance to get their arms, keep their muscles from atrophying.
Yeah. Yeah.
It gives you more quality of life.
It does. You know, you use it or you lose it, and you know we've heard this for life. Just in general, a healthy body. If you don't use it, you lose it. And
Well, you saw me. I'm not. I don't have really muscle atrophy.
no,
I may be in a wheelchair, but I use my legs and my
yeah,
arms.
yeah, you still got up. You held your own, right? Even you put yourself in position. Absolutely, but that's something you have to keep doing though. Like
Yeah.
it's like I don't want to go to the store and pick up my prescriptions, but I'm going to because I need to get out of the house and walk. You know, it's kind of like the same thing like you. Like you don't have to go places or use a wheelchair, but you need to do certain things so you can keep going, building muscle strength. Otherwise, you just lose your muscle. And what do you have? Nothing.
I stood up for a while.
Yeah, yeah. It was the power of David. I got
My
you.
legs got tired, but uh, I stood there
Good.
with some real back-to-back pictures, and
So yeah, I felt you shaking, and I think I assumed it was your legs because I was also the same way when I would stand. I would also be shaking at my kneecaps. That's what I assumed it was, but I wasn't sure.
oh, when I was standing,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, I do shake when I stand.
yeah. And that's the one thing that's unlike like where Sarah lives now, and I don't know where you live, but because I have this bi-level, like if I want to get to my computer or my office, I have to go up and downstairs. So I'm exercising whether I want to or not. If I want to do things, I have to go up and downstairs, and that's free exercise, right? When the cat litter box needs changed, the smart box or whatever, I have to go change it. You know, so um, it's probably fortunate for me that I have a bi-level and I have to go up and down stairs because just a few months ago, before stem cells, my mother was asking if I wanted to have a lift installed in my house, and I told her absolutely not, no way in hell. You're right, and that was before stem cells. And now it's like I can't even foresee having a lift in my house. I mean, I can't foresee it. I don't even think about it because the stem cells have helped so much. So,
We
but
need to have her or Susie back on.
yeah, probably have to be in separate rooms and separate computers to make it work out properly. But yeah,
They need to tell us their experience or what they've seen.
yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that yesterday, the day before that. Who best to tell than your spouse, or your partner or whatever.
Yeah, or
Um,
your mom.
I put that video on my YouTube channel because I took a lot of video and pictures. So, like if you watch the video of those caverns, that those caverns are not for the weak at heart. I
I
mean,
couldn't have done it. There's no way I could have done it. I saw you going. I saw the winding down where the top.
the ramps and the stairs. There's just not stairs, the ramps too. I mean, it's crazy where, and they were wet. So you
It's
slip one
dangerous.
time, yeah. But that's how far we've come because you know I did not take a walking cane for that trip. It was in the luggage the whole time. I have not used one in weeks, and to sit there, I gave no thought about how hard the caverns were going to be
How often were you using the cane before?
every day, every time.
Really?
It wasn't to keep me from falling per se. It was to keep me on center because I would tip as I walk.
Yeah.
So I would use it to keep me in line vertically.
I tell my husband that's the way I can explain it. I lost a center point.
Exactly. Yes. So it was like walking down the hallway, bouncing off the walls. Well, my cane would, at least if I have it in my left hand, I will tend to lean left a little while walking, so I stay straight. Because if I walk straight, I could fall right, and I don't have a cane for that. I have a cane on the left side, not the right side.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's to keep me vertical. Yeah, it works, but I don't need it now. I was going to give it as a present to you or Sarah.
It's like the scale at the doctor's office, how
Yeah, back and forth. Yeah,
well to find the center. I can't find my center.
yeah. Mine has sturdied up. Within a week of those stem cells, I was walking true. Like, I mean, very straight. And I said that too on my video. I said for you who are having issues with walking, it's all about the shoes that you wear. If you have issues with going left and right with staying upright, go buy a pair of LeBron James basketball shoes because they are wide and they're stiff for basketball. So you don't break your ankle. They will keep you upright. If you just have issues walking forward and backwards, then wear like I do. I buy like Nike dry knit running shoes, very flexible and allows your foot to flex perfectly, so you don't hit it, misstep, and fall. But I think a lot of people with Parkinson's and PSP and MSA have the wrong footwear and don't realize that the shoe helps so much when it comes to walking. Having the right shoe.
Yeah, I have some water shoes that are real wide and
Yeah,
they're good. I can walk in those.
yeah. It makes a world of a difference. I mean, if I know I'm going to be out in snow and ice or something, I'm gonna have a wider shoe, or if it's going to be wet or whatever. So just because I saw a post on Facebook that mentioned like tips and tricks for people with MSA, and I thought that was fascinating that somebody had all these tips and tricks, and they were pretty good. I liked them.
What kind of tips and tricks?
I'll have to send it to you. I took a screenshot of it, but I found it on one of the Facebook groups where somebody had tips, because I can't remember if their spouse had passed at that point or whatever, but they had noticed over the years doing this and doing that, like doing one thing at a time and not doing two things. Like I say, like I let people walk in front of me. I don't let people
Right.
walk behind me. Now I don't care, but before stem cells, you were in front of me, or we didn't go anywhere because you were not tripping me. No, 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 no.
That's why I can't believe you do the river walk.
Yeah. Also rode a bicycle, an electric bicycle, in one of the missions, one of the historical mission sites in San Antonio. Me and my daughter are riding a bicycle with MSA.
Tandem bicycle.
No, no, separate.
Oh, so bikes.
So they were electrically assisted, but not full electric where you push a button and go.
Yeah.
So they had. I've never seen bikes like that before, but so you still had to pedal.
You still have to balance too.
Yeah, on gravel. Right, basically at the
Wow.
Alamo. It's not the Alamo, but at these old historical centers where they let you do them on gravel pathways. I mean, amazing. Something I have not done in 2 or 3 years. And me and my daughter just I think nothing about it and say, hey, let's go get some bikes. And we go rent some bikes.
People say it
And
all the time. It's like riding a bicycle. Was it like riding a bicycle?
say it again.
People say all the time. It's like riding a bicycle. You know.
Well, it
Is it?
is. It is until you learn how to turn again. The turning was a little bit hard, but I mean, who would have thought that I'd ride a bicycle with my daughter on gravel and dirt and stuff just to
That's
do it
another
for
thing
no
I
reason.
couldn't do. Couldn't do that.
All right, I mean that's the power of that's the power of me still you know being
Stem cells.
athletic and then the stem cells helping me.
I would love to say I could do this. I couldn't do it years ago.
Oh, you just have to try. Um, See, that's the point is that I try to make with everything, even with you. It's like people say that you can't, but you can. It's just there's some consequences that will come with it,
Oh yes, some big ones.
right? So let me give you an example. You can ride a bicycle right now, today, in your current situation, Daisy. You could. Do you know how?
I used to.
Do you know how you can ride a bicycle right now today?
Yeah, I guess.
You could use, like in Florida, like the old folks do, one of those tricycles.
For the train wheels.
No, I'm saying seriously. In like the trailer parks in Florida, they have the one in the front, two in the back. It's very popular in Southern
Yeah,
Florida. But you could still ride a bike today. It's just that not you,
it's
right?
right.
I'm not. Yeah, yes, exactly. I'm not picking on you. I'm just saying people don't think of alternative ways of doing things, just like shoes. Just like okay, I can't ride a unicycle, right? A one wheel bike. I can't. And in circus, I can't do that. I can do a bicycle, two wheels. Well, if you can't do two, why not three, right? If you're going to lose your center of gravity, a tricycle would be better.
Yeah, that's true.
Is this something that people don't think they don't think about how I can do things better or differently? It's always like, oh, I got MSA, I can't do
I came
things.
out of stationary.
That counts though. That counts. It does until it falls off the wheels. But I think it's important for people to know that there are alternative ways of doing things than just the status quo. You
What
know,
did they say? Where there's a will, there's a way.
where, where there's a will, there's a way. Now that's usually about effort, but with today's technology, there's like for instance, if Daisy says, your voice is so weak you can't make videos, you actually can with AI, and
Yeah,
nobody would know the difference ever.
we may have to do that soon.
I did my voice on it, and it's I can't tell the difference. I can't tell the difference
Wow.
on on Riverside. I can't tell the difference. The only way it might be AI is because it will listen to this whole video and it will look at my ums and e's and like all these weird
Yeah.
euphemisms and sounds and stuff, and it might get those a little too long or too short, but everything else spot on. I'm like, wow. I told you
Really.
before. I said I don't have to make any videos forever. It'll even keep your eyes while you're reading a script on your screen. It'll keep your eyes forward, but you're actually literally reading down here.
Oh, that's cool. I need that.
Yeah, so it changes your eyeballs.
That's scary, isn't it?
It is, but you see it all the time on TikTok. You just don't notice it. Like Joe Rogan podcast, like clips and stuff. Like he's not saying those words. That's AI doing that on some of them.
That's cool. What you had that video? You have a red man.
So which one?
Red man.
Oh, Redman. Yeah, ain't that hysterical? my
That's cool.
so it says Susie on there, and my good friend. We go to a lot of get-togethers together. Pete. He he asked my he kept asking my wife like who stars and athletes and movie people that I like, and we finally got to the point where she was like, "What are you trying to get at?" Because his David's tastes are very different, and for New Year's he wanted to give me, well, for Christmas he wanted to give me
Shout out.
an uplifting. Now here's a guy who was married to his wife for a while, a long time, got divorced. She got sick badly, and he went right back to take care of her every day of his life, and she's still living because of him. So even after the divorce, their bond was so good. He went. This is how good of a man he is. That
It's awesome.
he would take her back into his house, no questions asked, and take care of her. Right. So that's the thing. I always love this dude. Like he's the best. He always did good for me. I did good for him. And once he saw us, I liked Redman. He paid a certain amount of money for a shout out for. I said just mention my YouTube channel, MSA Strong, but I guess Redman had read into what my channel was about, and he knew he didn't say multiple system atrophy. He didn't say MSA, but he knew what I was up against. And I've never seen that part of Redman in my 30 years of listening to him since he's like, if you ever listen to Eminem puts him in his top 10 rappers of all time.
Yeah.
He's in the movie How High. He's in quite a few movies and stuff like that. So I grew up listening to Redman and Method Man, and to see somebody shouting you out, your channel and your disease, what a wonderful thing that was. I enjoyed it. I did, truly.
That was awesome. I was
And,
the thrill.
and he's real too. Like if you look at that, Redman is the realest person you ever run across. He's hysterical. So yeah, that was awesome. That might be something we need to do more of as far as publicizing MSA. Is having content like that.
Yeah.
Because now people are searching for Redman or Method Man or even parts of the Wu-Tang Clan stuff, you'll see Redman, you'll see my stuff come up from time to time. So I think it's awesome. But yeah, so if Pete's listening or watching, thank you, Pete. I love you to death.
That was really sweet.
It was. It was.
All I have to say is I wish I could have met Sarah, but I'm glad I got to meet you. And
Have you met Sarah yet?
no,
Oh man, it's 3 more hours.
she can't make the trip.
No, she can't. Well, she can if we cut all of her IV tubes off of her.
Yeah.
We can snip them one at a time. We can see which one she really needs, which one she don't need. I'm sure Sarah would appreciate that.
She wishes she could make the trip.
Yeah. She's as real as you are. She's as real as I. We all are in person or on video or on podcast. Was that her husband?
Greg.
Greg. Yeah, I was going to say Gregory. Yeah, Greg. great person. Your husband as well. There's people behind the scenes that we know of that you don't see. Your husband feeding you and Greg helping her. And I think she had one of um, her siblings was there. I think the nurse was there. Somebody else was. So you got to see the whole thing, the whole shebang. But still, for Sarah to make time out of her day after all her treatments was very nice, and for you to drive as well. I mean, you drive in three and a half hours is different than me. I drove to 3.5 hours. Like I can still drive. I still enjoy driving, but for you to do such things is very heartwarming. So I do appreciate that.
Of course. Of course. You flew down here. It's the least I could do.
Yeah,
And I think Greg and my husband would get along really good if they met.
I do. Yeah, yeah. You both. Your husband's like, "Wow, you're taller than I thought." I'm like, oh,
Our
well,
husbands met too.
how tall am I supposed to be?
Well, I had it wrong with our back to backs. I did,
Yeah. Oh,
and
you guys the same height in the picture.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Maybe that's why. I'm like,
I was off.
I'm true. I'm a true 6 footer. Like when we take pictures of my wife, I sometimes I have to squat down with my knees. Like, here I am.
Be nice to Susie.
Every time we go on a cruise ship, I gotta have to be like 2 steps down just for her to be like somewhat level.
Oh, poor Susie.
I know.
She picked up a lot from you, and I don't.
Each step's a foot, by the way. So it's like, hello.
Oh my goodness, leave her alone.
No,
Susie's cute.
my wife says she's like, I'm 4'10". I'm like, you're like 4'8". Like some like the people. We get to take measure like every year. It's a fight,
Wow.
It's terrible. Yeah,
It was nice to meet your daughter too.
yeah. That was my youngest, Audrey. My oldest is recovering from her surgery.
How's she doing?
She's up and about it now. She actually has to get back to school starting Monday.
That's the
But,
real world.
back to college. But now she's up and moving really well. So that should, as long as she doesn't have chicken pox. I hope that the whole family's going to have chicken pox this week.
You haven't had it?
No, I don't think I've ever had it. Audrey hasn't had it. Susie hasn't had it. So I don't know about the interaction of chickenpox and MSA. That's what I don't know.
I know, right? I don't either. I know I had it really bad when I was 5 years old.
Yeah, I don't know if it makes you sick or anything, or if it's just a rash. I don't know. I've never had it. I don't know.
It's just itchy, itchy, itchy.
Yeah, I don't want that. I'm
And
allergic.
fever.
I'm allergic to poison ivy, so I don't like itchy. No.
Fever. I remember my daughter was trying to get on top of the dryer and think it was her bed. She had it.
Oh, really? Well, I definitely don't need that then, with the fever.
She was delirious.
Runs in the family. Yeah. Oh, all in all, though, very enjoyable experience in Texas. It wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold.
It was nice, wasn't it?
It was perfect. I don't like cooler weather, but I think one day it was 80, the rest were in the mid 70s. So
Perfect.
Yeah, especially for MSA, I didn't really sweat that much. It wasn't bad.
Yeah. And it was nice to see behind the scenes, your Susie and your mom. And
oh, yeah.
you get to meet your husband behind the scenes. See who takes care of me.
Yeah, when we joke about things and talk about family and friends, it's exactly how it is. There's no making stuff up on the podcast or videos. It's exactly what we say it is.
Well, I can't say it enough. Thank you for coming and meet me at Waco. You had to do that during your trip. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Well, I was kind of worried about Waco.
David Koresh and David.
Yeah. Like, are we meeting at the compound?
David Koresh was in Waco.
It's the wrong David. I was hoping. It's like an attraction site. Probably should make too many jokes about that. The Branch Davidians, yeah, we need some Branch Davidians up here in Chicago.
Well, tell Susie and everybody hello, and I'm glad I made it through 2025. Okay, I can't say healthy, can
I made it through 2024 alive,
I? Made
healthy.
it to 2025.
Two 2025.
I can't say healthy, but we made it.
Yeah, I was thinking on the same lines as you. I was hoping that we would stay in 2024. I was hoping. I don't like with MSA. I don't like the year changing because it draws us closer to the conclusion. So, um, but there's more treatments out there, more studies for MSA. So hopefully this year is the year. Oh, there he is, the man, the man of men. That's him.
Man with a hand. You should be a hand model.
All right. Too bad he'll reach out and smack you a couple times. When you tell like a bad joke or something.
Huh? Takes really good care of me.
Where would we be without those people? Must be nice.
I have to get my drugs.
Pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceuticals. We're sponsored by Walgreens.
Walmart.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, who never has my medicine in stock ever. Am I the only person with Parkinson's in Northwest Indiana and Chicago that needs medication? Am I the only one that's out of stock every time and we're waiting?
At Walmart?
At Walmart.
I can't get my pain medicine at Walmart.
No.
I have to get it at a different pharmacy.
The insurance?
No, it's just, it takes, they're back order. They're back order.
Yeah.
Back order.
Yeah. Every medicine I get is back ordered. I can't. Like, do you guys stock anything? Like Tylenol 3,
Get it at a mom and pop pharmacy.
Yeah. Yeah, CVS and Walgreens seems to be better up here by us, but I just like Walmart because I go there and I buy me some snacks, some cereal.
A pharmacy called NB Pharmacy that I get my meds. It used to be a Whizzing Huts, just a little more.
I'm glad you said that. Shout out to, what's that store called? DEB, Deb, or whatever? HEB?
HEB, yeah.
Grocery store. You guys, where we sell rotisserie chickens, you guys have tamales. Where we go and buy a cooked $5 rotisserie chicken, you guys have a cooked bag of tamales, and they're giving tamale samples, shouting, "Tamales, get your tamales!"
That must all be down in San Antonio.
I said, "This must be chicken. There's tamales up here." We're going for nothing. As soon as this lady's shouting, "Tamales, get your tamales!" They give out samples of tamales. It was the best thing ever. The best thing ever.
We did have a tamale lady down in Corpus that sells tamales out of a truck. It's pretty good.
They're great. The good ones. If you have a choice in tamales, get the ones with the banana leaves. The much more expensive / better ones. But yeah, they're good. They're good. They're really good.
And the breakfast tacos are the best at the gas station.
Yes, they do. Yeah, I've traveled enough for work that yes, I know that for a fact. Those sandwiches and stuff are so good, even for lunch.
But yeah, HEB is pretty good. But San Antonio must be the only places that do tamales.
It was hysterical. Me and my whole wife were just laughing. That's where we got your flowers. I'm just saying. That's where we got it from. So.
I didn't get no flowers.
What flowers? Oh, Sarah. Oh, we give you gifts. We gave Sarah flowers. Sorry, Sarah. We gave you flowers. In a grass vase or whatever. We gave you gifts.
I appreciate those gifts. And tell your mama that I use my beach money every day.
Well, she'll definitely ask about it.
It's very nice. And I forgot to tell you, I have a C-glass bracelet. It's gonna match that necklace she gave me.
Oh, good.
So let her know that too.
Yeah, you have to show us sometime on video.
Y'all have to wear it one day.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the little things that matters, right?
I love little things. I mean, the big things.
Yeah, big things you got to have room for them. You got to have like all the storage and stuff, like behind my green screen.
You wouldn't have big things if you didn't have little things. So
That's right. That's right. You got to have a reason to look underneath the bed every once in a while.
there you go. Well, David, it was nice to have you back on screen again. I'm glad you made it home. And
I appreciate it.
I just like to say, remember, we're all MSA Crusaders.
Yes, we are, even in 2025.
Happy New Year.
You too. Thank you, Daisy.